Bunch of stuff to go through here for Modern Warfare 2's Season 2 reveal, gameplay trailer, roadmap, multiplayer content releasing, and much more. Be sure to subscribe for more update videos like this. But first up here right now is MW2 in Boston. If you guys aren't interested in the CDL and you want just some free rewards, be sure to have the Call of Duty Twitch linked to your Activision account. Have that up and running in the background or watch the matches. I think they're pretty fun to watch. And you're going to get a bunch of rewards here. So to run through these super quickly, today, Thursday, broadcast starts at 10:30 a.m. Pacific time. If you watch an hour, you'll get 60 minutes of double XP. 1 hour, you'll also get 60 minutes of double weapon XP. You'll get a Groundhog Shadow Emblem. On Friday, it starts again, same time. 1 hour in, you'll get double XP for, normal XP and weapon XP as well. Hour 30 minutes, you'll get a Route Man Gets Paid calling card. 2 hours in, you'll get a full sailed emblem. On Saturday, if you tune into the stream, just have it running in the background, have your accounts connected. 1 hour in, you'll get some more double XP, double weapon XP. 1 hour 30 minutes in, you'll get a GG weapon sticker. Pretty cool there. 2 hours in, you'll get a cooking up some dubs calling card. Pretty sick. And then finally for Sunday, same time there, 1 hour in, you'll get some double weapon XP, an iced out weapon blueprint, which looks pretty cool overall. 1 hour 30 minutes in, you'll get some double XP, 1 hour of that, and then finally salty emblem 2 hours in, which is also kind of fire as well. So that's what you're getting here for just tuning into the stream. Have your Twitch and Activision account connected, and be sure to watch the matches as well. I mean, I've been watching competitive COD for a while now. It's a lot of fun in my opinion, so let me know down below what you're going to be doing there if you just want the reward or if you're actually interested in CDL as well. But for some content here coming very soon, let's go through what's going on with the Season 2 reveal. Of course, past couple days, we've been getting some pretty big reveals for Warzone 2 and DMZ. Ashika Island was revealed. I'll leave a link to my video down below going through all of the new gameplay, the information on Ashika Island. It looks like a really sick map, but of course, notably missing from all of the reveals this past week and last week as well is multiplayer content. They have barely mentioned anything on upcoming multiplayer content. And at the end of the blog post, they finally said something here, and we'll go through some stuff, what we're going to see. They say Ashika Islands will become a DZ for Resurgence, Battle Royale, an additional DMZ infiltration option as part of Season 2 of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2, launching February 15th on all platforms. Expect more Season 2 intel in a seasonal announcement blog to be released on February 8th, which is next Wednesday. So of course, I'll be streaming live on this channel, breaking it all down right when it happens, which is going to be super exciting. And Charlie Intel also says the full roadmap for Season 2, along with info on the MP content, is coming on February 8th per the Call of Duty blog. So that is super exciting as well. The blog post will, of course, go through all of the things we're getting in specific, and the roadmap will give us that, overview that we're used to seeing at the beginning of a new update, which, of course, the roadmap includes Warzone stuff and multiplayer, along with new operators, weapons, bundles, stuff like that. So finally, next Wednesday, we're going to see a full picture here of what MP content we're getting. Now, some responded to Charlie Intel. This is kind of concerning. They said gunfight, praying for gunfight here. And Charlie Intel responds with no. So, kind of a blunt response there, but I guess you got to be straightforward with people. Apparently, according to Charlie Intel, we're not getting a gunfight for Season 2. Maybe, not for the launch, maybe for the Reloaded update, but seems like Charlie Intel probably would have said maybe for the Reloaded update if that was the case. So it seems like for the entirety of Season 2, we're still not going to have gunfight in this game. Now, that doesn't mean this season is going to be, bad for multiplayer content. We still could see a bunch of MP maps and other stuff that I'll talk about in this video, but gunfight is a pretty huge part of Modern Warfare. Again, it was the main selling point back from MW 2019. The first look we had, if you guys don't remember, back in July of 2019, the first look we had of MW 2019's MP was gunfight. It was a bunch of influencers and streamers playing gunfight. The first trailer we got was a gunfight trailer, and then the full MP trailer was after that. The first Modern Warfare 2019 alpha, the first time anyone ever played the game, was gunfight. It was gunfight only alpha on PS4. You guys don't remember. So it's kind of crazy that, still we're now in February here for Season 2 and we still don't have gunfight in this game. Now, I don't know if there's just issues behind the scene. They want to revamp gunfight. They're taking time to bring it back, if that's the problem, or they want to wait to add gunfight to, have an influx of players return back to the game at a later point, and gunfight is a good selling point for them. Maybe they have other priorities. Of course, Warzone 2 is getting a whole revamp pretty much, so maybe they're focusing their efforts on that, and then they'll get back to MP later on. I don't know, but, I understand when people are saying, we paid $70 for the game, and they're focusing mostly on a free-to-play game, you know what I mean? So I definitely understand where people are coming from. I'm still hopeful for more content. I do think we'll eventually get gunfight, but it does kind of suck not seeing it potentially here for Season 2. So that's that there, but of course, we're still expecting to see some decent content for multiplayer. As I said on the channel, we want at least 2 uniquely made MP maps. Season 1, Shipment and Shoot House, kind of lackluster. I mean, those are solid maps. I mean, I'm glad they're part of this game, but we need, you know, just something unique to play, because after a while, you know, you're playing Shoot House, you're playing Shipment, you know, it's like, I've played this before. I've played this in so many previous Call of Duties. So the lifespan of it is a lot shorter, because you're getting burnt out so much quicker because you already played this in previous years. So that's why we need new, unique content. We need stuff that actually is fresh and interesting. And again, Season 2 of the launch, we need something new to play here for multiplayer. So that's the main thing we're going to be looking at in this, you know, roadmap and blog post. Now, for the specific maps here, again, you know, Museum aside, I do think Museum will return, but of course, you know, not exactly 100% new content. Even though it was only in the beta for a couple of days, we already played it, we've already seen it. It was intended for the launch of the game, so not exactly a uniquely made MP map, of course, but for a newly created map, you know, a map that was leaked and potentially could fit the theme here, it's a Tokyo map. So Tokyo map, again, is a very interesting situation. Of course, they could go a bunch of different directions with this here. If we're talking strictly on the name, obviously Tokyo is a big city in Japan. This could be some type of skyscraper type map. It could be similar to High Rise in a sense, where the map takes place on top of some skyscrapers in Tokyo, takes place within these buildings on these higher levels. You could fall off the map. That'd be a cool vibe. It could be a map that takes place on the streets of Tokyo. Maybe there's a little thing to go underground in a subway as well, or run in and out of buildings across the street. That could be a cool vibe as well. It could also be a map that, you know, takes place in Tokyo, but it's not just in the city center or downtown. It could be on the outskirts of Tokyo, so you have some maybe greenery as well, a park, you know, and some buildings to the side, but it's not exactly a skyscraper type of city map. You know, like Tokyo is a big place. It's not just downtown Tokyo. Like Tokyo, you know, is a large area that has a bunch of geography as well. So the map could look like a bunch of different things there. So we'll see what we end up getting here. Of course, as I said, I do think we need, you know, more traditional style MP maps in this game. Not necessarily small and not necessarily 3-lane, although I do prefer those maps. I mean, I just want a slightly smaller map. I think the MW2 maps are okay, but there's a lot of just filler, you know, extended spawns. Like, again, the best example for me is El Asilo. El Asilo isn't a bad map, but for some reason, the spawn areas of that map are so large for just no reason, because when you're normally playing El Asilo, there's no reason to have that large of a spawn, in my opinion. Like, they could cut all of that fat and make the map a lot more fun to play and flow through. And it's just when you're spawning into that map on domination, you have to run 30 seconds until you find a player to fight, or, you know, a gunfight wherever in the middle of the map or on the sides. So, you know, a map without the filler, that could be good, because El Asilo is not a small map, and even if you cut out the filler, it would still be a medium-sized map. That map would be ideal. So, again, if they start making uniquely made MP maps for this game, which, you know, hopefully they're going to do, obviously, I want a map that's a bit more refined. You know what I mean? So, let me know down below your opinions on that. What kind of uniquely made MP maps do you want to see here specifically for Season 2 and future seasons as well? But back to Warzone 2, we have a potential comparison in size here between Rebirth Island and Ashika Island, which I thought was pretty cool here. So it seems like Ashika Island is actually a lot larger than Rebirth Island. Some people are concerned about it being too small. I mean, this seems like a pretty good size. I do want it to still play a bit faster than, you know, Al-Mazrah. Of course, that's a point of a Resurgence map, a faster gameplay. Here is Rebirth, you know, layered onto Ashika Island as well. Leave credit down below, of course. You know, it seems to be pretty extended. Not that much larger, but a little bigger. We'll see how it plays here. I mean, I know a lot of people are playing Resurgence for that faster gameplay. They might be mad that it's larger than Rebirth, but it still seems like a pretty good size here for a Resurgence map. There was also a rumor or a leak about, you know, the redeploy balloons returning, which allows you to actually get around the map a lot faster. So even though the map's slightly bigger, it should still play a lot faster than Al-Mazrah is playing right now. So that's that there. Of course, we'll be playing on stream, you know, seeing how this is, having fun. I think regardless, it still will be pretty fun here. But, you know, we'll see very soon in less than 2 weeks when Season 2 and Ashika Island releases. So that's it here for this video. Be sure to join my Discord down below to play with me on stream, play some games with members, subs, stuff like that. Be sure to subscribe for more MW2 Warzone 2 news update videos like this. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.